Yo,
Yo.
OMG, I literally just finished.
What, Bully?
I just finished Bully.
Oh,
And
wow.
I gotta drop a bomb on you though.
Drop a bomb.
Like, are you ready for this?
Yeah, what?
That was my first full listen of a Kanye album.
Wow.
And
That's
so that is
crazy.
actually, you interviewed Trey. That is one of Trey's goats, man.
The, like,
The goat.
wow.
That is the goat for Trey basically, and I've heard all about it. And so Trey and Fiddy are supposed to like do a marathon stream with me where they show me all of his discography.
Yeah?
And so now it's like imminent that we do that because now Bully is now my first full Kanye listen.
And how was it?
It was good. I mean, it's good.
Bro.
I apparently
I cried twice. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was that good to me. Like,
I was getting in the feels. I'm definitely going to be taking notes and listening to it a couple of more
yeah.
times. But like it was definitely good. Like okay, so he did the one song with the Nine Vicious ad libs and stuff, but I
Yeah.
was like it's
Two.
mixed
Two.
better. Yeah. Oh, it was you're right. It was two.
Yeah.
But I was like it's mixed better. Like
Yeah.
Nine Vicious ad libs, I wouldn't have hated on them so much if they were mixed like that.
No, yeah. I agree. I agree. Yeah.
Like everything just sounds so perfect. Like
Yeah.
he makes like on the production side of things, like he literally makes things sound so perfect.
Yeah, no, he's just like so like insane
And
to the
he's so
point it just works.
sincere. And he's so sincere. Like I wouldn't expect like a Yeat his fucking ADL. I was like he got famous, he's washed, like he, fuck this shit. Fuck that shit. But Kanye is like one of the most famous people ever. But
Yeah.
he's so sincere.
Yeah.
He's so real still. And that's part of
that's the
why he's
selling
so
point.
famous.
That's the selling point is like
Yes.
just I mean, and that's why it's like I'm so happy you see the vision even though this was your first full Kanye album cuz like when you said that I instantly like my heart kind of broke for you cuz I was like, "Damn, like that means she didn't like you still like if you're a person who's familiar with rap music, you've still seen Kanye's evolution. Like whether or not you've decided to, sit down and listen to his entire albums and stuff. Like you've
Right.
obviously seen it over the years, just like stuff he's been through and stuff that's happened with him and stuff he's done wrong and everything. And it's just like he never ever ever was like I don't know, nothing was ever perfect for him. Even when he was like rich and famous, like things weren't perfect for him and he was always just so vocal about it and so direct about it. And it was like now on this album we got to hear like all that spill. Like and it was so like beautiful to see because the end had AI and I was heartbroken about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and we talked about that a little bit just now. Me and Fiddy
Yeah.
just got off of our stream and I just came over
Yeah.
here. And like yeah, it's like an artistic choice. And we've
Yeah.
seen this with Too Slimy. We've seen this with Edward Skeletrix.
Wait, no way.
Like
Too Slimy
it's
used
an
AI
artistic.
before?
Who?
Too Slimy used AI before? What song?
He used it for a music video, not for
Oh no,
he used it
yeah,
for a music video.
the music video with all the yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're playing around with AI and they're
Yeah.
saying it's like a stylistic, like artistic choice, and like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can say it's an artistic choice. Is it a good artistic choice? Is it a helpful one? Is it a productive one? Is
Yeah.
it good for society? Is it good for our environment? Is it good for our culture? No.
Wait, I seen you post some shit, right? You are part of the like stop GPT shit, right? Like you're
Oh,
totally
absolutely.
no AI, right?
Completely no AI. Like
Wow.
when it first rolled out, I was like, "Oh, this is like they were telling us like this is a helpful tool. You want to use this.
Yeah.
This is the future." And then I worked for a property management company, and the owner of that company was very, very AI forward, and he was like, "No, AI is the future. You have to learn it. If you
Yeah.
don't learn it, you're behind." And so I was going to like trainings and stuff about like these softwares, and I was like actually like one of these grassroots, like not grassroots, but like you start a startup of an AI company. And so I learned a lot about it and I was like, oh, this is totally the future. I got to learn all about this. And no, it's all a lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all a lie. It's not to help us. It's
Yeah.
not. It's
It's
to help the
literally
billionaires.
like it's
It's to make
literally
them more of a cash cow,
no,
and they want to pull the wool over our
it's
eyes.
that, and it's like, I mean, where would society go? Like, it's just over if you're like, there's this peak of like technological evolution, and then it's like, all right, we're at the peak, and now it's like there's no more up, like it's only down. Like I
Where are the robots that do the physical labor? They're using the robots to do all of
yeah
our sit down jobs, and they're making all of us do all of the, packaging, physical
yeah.
labor types of
I
jobs,
think the ones
like being
that
a
do the
plumber.
physical labor are about to drop soon, though. Just saying.
Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, because like some people are like, be a plumber, you're gonna make more money
Yeah,
than any other freaking,
yeah,
like profession. I don't know. It's a whole can of worms. It's a whole can of worms
yeah,
societally.
yeah.
And I can't even begin to do that, but I can begin to say that like it does not elevate art to use the
No,
AI.
I agree. And like the fact that he did it, like he's obviously like gotten a
Why
lot
do you think he did?
bec-
Because he stands up for shit.
because he's like, I've
You
seen a
think he
video.
just doesn't get it?
So this is kind of like how you can picture it, because I've seen videos of him where he's literally like getting. I don't know if you've ever seen this video. There's a video of him getting a haircut, like getting a lineup at the barber, and he goes, this is a while ago. This was like right when AI first came out. And there was like I think it was, he listens to a lot of underground, like a lot. So I think it was either a Two Hollis song or a Netspend song was playing when he was getting his haircut, and then he is with his team, like they're like there with him, and he's listening to the song. He goes, that something was hard, like the way he just did that stutter, that whatever is hard. Can somebody AI that for me real quick? Like literally just he just thought it was the coolest shit ever. And like honestly, the way I look at it was just like he was just some guy who's like you said, he's thinking that it's the future and that it's something he has to like get in touch with. But that was where all those
And it's
singles
like,
came from. Like all these singles had it, and these singles came out a year ago. And then there was like one or two songs that were actually on the album that had AI. So those are probably just songs from that era where he's like, Kanye's older. He's like this older guy who's like finding out about this new technology, and he's like, oh my
he's
God, like
40
I can
something,
AI my
right?
voice. Like this is crazy. But then he just fell out of that. Like I had a phase like that where I was on a
I thought
website,
it was cool at one point too. I was using
yeah.
it.
I was making
Yeah.
myself sound like Playboy Cardi. I was like, oh my God, this is the coolest shit ever. It was just like he
Yeah.
was public about it. You know what I mean? So it's that era is gone. I'm just really confused why he didn't like just totally obliterate those files and they're actually on the
He's
internet.
not he's not tapped in, I guess.
Yeah.
Cuz like is he 40 something?
Yeah, he's probably like 43, I'd say. Yeah. He's unk.
Something like that. And
Yeah.
I'm 32 and I'm on this weird cusp in between
Oh my
millennial
God.
and Gen Z.
He's 48. I thought he was
He's
40.
48?
Yeah.
He's almost 50?
Damn, yeah. He's 48 listening to Two Hollis and Net every day. Shout out Yay for that.
I mean, that gonna be me.
Hey, me too, so shit.
It's so funny. My mom is in her 50s and she like watches some of our stuff now, and she watched the Easy Cody Lee album
Yeah,
release listen. And she was like, that's the first one where I really liked the music. And
yeah,
I was like, of course you did, Mom.
yeah.
It's Easy Cody Lee.
My mom
But she was
hates it
listening to
all.
some of
My
that.
dad loves it though. Like he sees the vision. Like he loves all the
Yeah,
underground
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. But yeah, like I mean, all the AI stuff aside, like I'll forgive Kanye a little bit because
yeah,
I feel like he's eventually gonna see that it's bad and he's gonna stand
yeah.
out against it. But at this point, he hasn't figured it out yet. But yeah, I was saying like I'm 32. I'm in between millennial and Gen Z, and I
Mm,
see anyone around my age or even a little bit older, like they just don't get it,
yeah, yeah.
and they just don't get it.
No,
And
yeah.
I don't know.
No,
I
yeah,
just
100%. I mean,
research a lot and I talk to people a lot.
I thought Bully was amazing. I mean,
It was beautiful.
yeah,
When people say like I'm ascending, like there were
yeah,
a lot of moments
yeah,
in there where I felt like this is what ascension is. Like I can't believe now I listen to so much different music, like super underground and mainstream and everything in between.
yeah,
And like I've never really And I feel like my ears are way better trained now. Cause like I've always had like, like relative pitch, like acoustics for like live performances for
Yeah.
instruments. Cause like I like the like playing clarinet
Yeah.
background, but like listening to stuff for production wise, I'm very new to. And I feel like since I started doing reviews stuff and stuff like this is the first time I've really heard production that's like that perfect.
Isn't it?
Like
It's so
it
cool.
couldn't be more
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, no, it's really cool to hear. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm very critical of too, is because like I'm like you have like a more professional music background too. Like I went to school, I got a degree in audio engineering, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm like so critical about that shit. Like there's people that listen to albums that are like they're great albums, but it's like the mixing isn't top tier and I can't even enjoy it. It sucks. It's like a curse,
That's
but
why you saw the vision with Trey because bro knows how to
oh yeah.
engineer.
Oh yeah. And he like
Yeah.
it's actually weird how much he knows about it. Like I don't know if he's just getting lucky like every song with as far as like LUFs go and shit, but like he's literally has the leveling just perfect as far as like where the
You've got to
beat
watch
should
him
be.
stream.
Oh
You've got
what?
to watch him
He
stream.
makes it like
He streams himself making songs sometimes. It's usually in the middle of the night. Like he won't
yeah.
start a stream until between 12 and 2.
Oh, I'm
Um
dead asleep at that point. I'm
yeah,
unconscious.
yeah. I gotta get him to do it during the daytime sometime so more
Yeah.
people can come. But I've watched this and I've like sat there like being like, it's I have Pro Tools. I kind of know how to use
Yeah.
Pro Tools.
Yeah.
And but I watch him sit there and oh, it breaks my brain,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it's
And he's
crazy
very
too.
organized.
And how fast
Yeah,
people
yeah.
can do it too is nuts. Like
Oh yeah,
so
he's really
nuts.
fast. I'm
Yeah.
not that fast. But yeah, so like I've that's kind of my introduction to like there's levels to this production shit.
Yeah.
And Kanye is probably the best person in the world maybe at doing that.
Yeah. No, 100%. I mean, it's just so
Yeah.
consistent, but
Yeah.
other end of the spectrum.
Yeat.
Do you think Yeat was like I want to ask you this like
He's
before anything else,
trolling.
like I want to ask you this. Do you think Yeat was serious?
He's trolling.
He's trolling. That's like
This is a fuck you. I'm famous now. I can do whatever I want. I'm bored and I want to see what I can get away with.
I thought that, but it's like why did he make all this noise about like no, this is my best album. This is the peak of my career. Like this is
Then
like
he's fucking delusional.
or
He's washed.
is he like he's trying to just like, make himself more known and like start a controversy by doing that and saying like, okay, we're going to put all this marketing into an album that's like my worst work ever, or is it just like I don't know. Cuz
He might be delusional. He might, because I mean, people get famous, and I don't know what it's like to be famous, but I think that they get in their head, and I think that maybe like an ego thing comes about. And I think that they like, and also, like I said at the end of my little clip I posted when we were in our stream yesterday, I was like, I think that he doesn't have the right people in his corner, probably full of a bunch of yes men, where he goes and he's like, I got this idea. If I was on his team, I would be like, bro. I know that
yo,
you are trying to think out of the box, but you're not executing this well.
yeah,
But no one is in his corner to tell him that.
I hear the direction he wants to go, but it's like there was this one song I heard off the album and it's like there's nothing really that memorable, so it's like I don't really remember the name or whatever, but it was like towards the end where he you might know what I'm talking about. It was like damn near a total punk rock type beat and it was just like he was on there and it just sounded like he recorded the vocals for a whole different beat or like a whole different beat was playing in his headphones while he was I would have to check what song it was, but like it literally sounded like a whole different beat was playing in his headphones and he was recording it and it was like completely out of key and like then I said something. I was like, while I'm reacting to it, I'm like, we could have probably put him in the booth like 500 times and told him to redo a thing on this song and like he would have thought of 500 things that are better than this, like some way. Like this is
Yeah,
the worst possible case scenario you could do on this beat. And then I keep
because
listening after I said that and I'm like, damn, like that's kind of the case for a lot of these songs. Like it's insane. Like
because you can't take away that he is talented, and you can hear in that album
That's what I'm
there
saying.
are many verses, there are many moments
Yes.
where like just pure skill and is just exemplified.
Yeah.
Like there are moments where he absolutely sounds fucking amazing, but he sounds
100%.
fucking amazing on like this weird ass beat with these weird ass like it's just weird,
Yeah. No,
you know,
literally
but like it doesn't take
100%.
away from the fact that he's one of the best around. Like
Yeah.
that's how he came up because he's one of the best around and he
Yeah.
grinded the fuck out of that. But like I feel like I don't know, maybe he's got the wrong people in his corner just telling him yes to everything because they just want to put the project out because when the project gets out they all get paid.
Yeah. It's like,
And he's also got money and time and access to as many drugs as he wants and he's
yeah.
probably not thinking straight.
Yeah. Well, he is sober supposedly now.
He
Like supposedly he's completely sober. Like
Well, then maybe we are seeing how much his brain got melted then.
yeah. And that's the thing is like the thing that I'm getting in my comments a lot that I don't condone this shit at all, but people are like hashtag get Yeat back on drugs. I'm like, all right, chill. But at the same time, it might take some time to adjust. I mean, I'm trying to give him grace here. You know, like there, it might.
I don't
It
really know too much about his history with drugs. I just can tell listening to
yeah.
some of his older songs, like he definitely
Oh
on
yeah.
something. But
Oh yeah.
like,
No. He was huge on a lot of stuff. But it's at this point now. In his like interview, he kind of touched on it a little bit. The one before the album, he was like, he said like I'm a grown man now. Like I'm really just kind of like my fans are getting older. I'm getting older. He's like, what am I gonna do? Just like keep talking about popping Molly and all this stuff like 20 times a day and scamming and everything. He's like, I'm gonna be in jail or dead. Like I'm over that. That's in the past. And
yeah, that's good that he's
yeah,
talking about that.
so
That I did not know.
yeah, no, and then Summers commented something on his post. He said, um, some say the perk quit him, and then he pinned that comment. So he's off that too, I'd assume. But he that's all great. It's just like from my experience in that and like getting off like all the stuff, you definitely do adjust. Like it's like a period of like, damn, like am I still good at music? Like I got to take my time here because like you're in a whole different like workspace basically. But
Hmm.
at the same time, I think he might have like rushed that process and just put it out. But I don't know. I mean, he did like this is the thing. The Lose Control song, that one that's like all over TikTok and Instagram, the
Hmm.
one the oh like the one where he's like yodeling, that kind of fogs up the rest of it because that's what everybody's talking about is like how stupid that one is. But there were definitely some highlight
Yeah, that shit
moments.
was stupid.
Oh, that
That
was
was
really
stupid.
bad. That was really really
And
like
you're sober thinking that that's a good idea? Man, Prim in my chat said that Young Thug did a sobriety album thing too and it just wasn't fire.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Some people can do it and do way better. Some people could do it and do way worse. I mean, it's just like you're a whole new person. You got to like imagine like your whole process and creative process has always been carried by an external substance, and now that for years for some people, and now it's not at all. And you're just going in there like blank, and it's like, okay, wait, what do I do? Like I have to
That's
actively
funny to
pull these
me.
thoughts,
Like
you know?
that's
So,
so funny to me because I do smoke the za,
yeah.
but if I go to make anything creative, I got caffeine and that's about it. Give me a good cup of
What, you
tea in the
don't think
middle
the
of the
za
night.
makes you more creative or what?
Mm, no,
No?
no, because my the way my brain works is it works. I'm more creative when I have a million tabs open, and the
Yeah.
za makes me focus.
Yeah. That
You know,
that's
because I'm
interesting.
super.
Everybody's so different with it. That's so interesting. Like I
Yeah, I'm super ADHD. Like, I don't know if I can even describe how
yeah.
bad it is sometimes.
Yeah.
So I gotta dumb myself down sometimes to get some shit done and to calm down. But like,
Trust
if
me,
I'm
I
gonna do
know.
something creative, I gotta be like, "Brrr,"
Yeah.
you
No,
know.
I feel you. Trust me.
Mhm.
It's so bad with me too. Like having like I don't even smoke or anything anymore. Like I'm totally done. But I mean, when I'm
Oh, you're done? I
yeah,
like take long breaks, but then I come back.
no, then you can like if you can do that, then you can do that. You know what I mean?
Oh
It's
yeah.
like I've tried to take long breaks and it's literally as if I'm like a crackhead. Like I start fiending and then it's like, okay, I need this completely out of my
Yeah, some
life.
people
Like,
get like really irritable when they quit, and I don't notice no difference like that.
yeah, no, I treat it like a necessity. So I'm just, I totally put everything down. I just couldn't do it anymore. But
Yeah, caffeine is my necessity.
oh
You
yeah,
don't want to see me
oh
without
yeah,
no caffeine.
100%. I'm pounding
Yeah,
headache if I don't have any. I'm not gonna lie,
same. Yeah.
but no. So lose control obviously was like the lowest point on the whole album. Obviously, like just that intro part is like what's getting totally memed out, and just everybody's just clowning it all over the internet. So it's like
Do
that's
you
the
think?
highlight point of controversy right
Mhm.
now. So it kind of like makes you forget about some of the highlight points, and I'm like a victim of
There were
that.
some good
You
tracks.
know what I
There
mean?
were
I'm a
some good
victim of that.
tracks.
I'm looking at this like track list and everything, and I'm just looking. Like I have
Mhm.
one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I have 8 songs added. Like,
I
there.
added two. I added Griddle and Live
Wow,
Like This. I liked
2.
Griddle and Live Like This.
No, yeah. What, you didn't like My Way? Are you kidding? The one with Julia Wolf do the intro?
Nah, I thought that was
Wow.
dumb.
Wow. That's great. I thought that one was like indisputable cuz that's what everybody's pulling cuz I made like a funny little like video about the album. Uh,
Really?
Yeah, and that's what like everybody's pulling in my comments. They're like, "What, you telling me My Way isn't like the best Yeat song ever?" I'm like, "No, no, it's good. It's good." Like, but this shit
That
was
one
dope.
was I glossed over that one.
Oh
I
yeah.
glossed over it.
I
Maybe I
would
have to listen
I
to
would
it again.
revisit. I actually it was funny. I had so somebody told me to like re-listen because like I don't know, you never know. First listen, you could just be feeling a certain way or whatever. You could be tired. I don't know. So I was just like, I didn't re-listen to the whole thing like totally and like lock in and sit down the same, but I was just driving and like putting more and more songs on, and I actually like by the end of it, I actually removed more songs from my playlist than added more songs. So I was like, damn, wait, I thought this one was tough. Like, what am I thinking? And I would just take it off. So,
Yeah.
so
I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna take some notes and do like a more in-depth analysis on it. So because I've only listened to it the one time so far.
is that your
But yeah,
process? You take notes on everything and then you kind of like condense it and talk
if
about it?
I'm gonna no, not all no. Only if I'm gonna make an in-depth like YouTube video, like a Fantano style review, which
Yeah,
I don't do enough of and I'm trying to do more of. And I'm gonna be doing that for Bully and for ADL and for Easy Cody Lee
good. They're fun
this
to do.
week.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
how'd you feel about Che though? You listen to him?
That's stupid. It
You
was
think?
fine.
I can see
It was
it.
kind of
I can
it's
see
it's
it.
a cool sound. It's a cool sound. It did not warrant an entire
No,
EP. He
yeah,
could have gone off with just the one single.
yeah,
The last song on the EP was his regular voice. I feel like he
yes.
had caught a good flow. I feel like he was just having fun on the mic with his low voice and he wanted to show us.
Yeah. No, I agree. I was like listening to it almost from his perspective at one point, and I was like, damn, like
Yeah.
I was like, damn, imagine being Che in the booth and you're hearing yourself in a way that's like insane. Like you've never heard this shit before, and you're like, damn, that's me. It's like, holy shit, I could do this more. It might
Yeah.
even sound better. And
It's
then it takes his
cool.
highlight points and puts it out. So
It's cool. It's not like it wasn't like a oh this is like a serious project where he's making a
yeah.
statement. Like to me it just sounded that's why it was just a SoundCloud drop.
Yeah. No, that's and
Like
I know
he's
he's
just
smart.
having fun.
I know Che's smart. Like that's one
He's
thing.
smart as
He's a
fuck.
fucking smart dude. I know damn
I
well
know
he's
it.
not going to sentence us to a whole album of this. I know he's not
He
gonna.
won't.
But that's
He
the thing
won't.
is like if he did, I would be so disappointed. Like it would be so
Mhm.
painful to see. But
I don't think he's gonna do that. No,
yeah,
Che is absolutely. I've been saying that since I first. Che was one of the first. It was so funny. We're talking about AI before, because like the way that I kind of stumbled onto the like this niche of the underground is because I found Osama Sun's Psychotic album, and I
yeah.
was like, this is really cool. This is really different and interesting.
That was what got you into it,
Before.
huh? Wow.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Before that, like, because I started this fall, like, actually posting, but I thought about doing this music review thing for 2 years.
Just thinking about
I
it and
sat
never pulling
like,
the
I should
trigger.
make content. I should make
Yeah.
content. Nah, not today. Not a good
Yeah.
day. I'm too
Yeah.
busy. I should make content. I should make content. Not a good day. Not
Yeah.
right now. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But before, when I was using ChatGPT to ask it for ideas, it suggested me to listen to Che. And I did
Really?
listen to Che one time And then I was like, this is weird. And then I kind of forgot about it. And then when I was finally making content, I was already like doing like mainstream stuff, trying to do the news, trying to figure out what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I stumbled upon Osama because I was browsing Pitchfork articles and I liked the album art. So I
Wow.
was like, what is this about? This is a cool album art.
Yeah,
And then I was like,
it
this
is
sounds
dope
really
album
interesting.
art.
But I had forgotten, like maybe my ears were a little bit more open to it because that past summer I had listened to Che
It
once.
trained you.
One
Yeah.
day.
And then
One day. Mm-hmm.
no, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes
Mm-hmm.
that's all you need. So what? You're not gonna like
Yeah.
you don't think you'll revisit any of the Che songs on the EP?
Bitch, I'm a monster of Molly. Oh no, that's not $1 million mention.
No,
Million
the
dollar mention.
Monster of
Whoa.
Mali was like
Bitch, I'm
his
a Molly.
first hint
That's from
at it.
Encore. That's from
That was
Encore.
his
That's from
first
Encore.
hint. He was like hinting at it,
Yeah.
foreshadowing.
That's from Encore.
Yeah.
And now he's like, $1 million mention.
Yeah.
Whoa. $1 million mention. Whoa. Like,
Yep.
$1 million mention's kind of cool.
It
The
is.
last song where he has his regular voice is also cool.
Yeah.
I probably only really remember those two. And
Yeah.
then there's I'm with the white hoe, which I only remember because I'm a white hoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. That one
it's
was
not memorable.
pretty decent
Like,
too, but you know what? You know
yeah.
what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? And like I don't know, people like I don't know what it is. So you know how you said you were going to do like a sit down like stream where you're just kind of like tapping into Kanye and like really doing a deep dive? I'm about to try and do that for Osama Son because like
oh,
I don't
yeah,
like
you
any
gotta.
I don't like anything. Like when I tell you I've done so I did a 2-hour long stream just titled I hate Osama Son changed my mind, and I was sitting there and I got suggestions like the whole time. Like it was like one of my most bussin' streams ever. And I think like some of them I could say like this is cool, but like it sounds like I don't know. Like it just sounds like there's nothing. It doesn't make me feel
He's
anything.
so tough. He's so tough.
It just didn't make me
Osama
feel
is so
anything.
fucking tough.
Yeah. I feel like I listen to music to feel something, and I was just like sitting there like, you guys call this rage, but he's like calm, and it's like a calmed out rage. But I'm like, it's just that defaults to like nothing. Like it's the mixture of those two things just meets in the middle and is just, I don't know, numb. Like,
Osama Son is also bigger brain than he seems.
yeah, no, I know. I've seen him like in interviews and videos. Like he's a smart guy for sure.
But listening to him too, there's layers to that shit.
You think?
Yeah, I made a whole analysis on
Yeah?
Psychotic. Oh yeah.
All right, I have to actually check it. I listened to Psychotic once and I don't remember it. Like I genuinely like I don't remember because I was just like, damn, it just sounds like it numbed my brain. But I mean, I could probably revisit. My ears are more trained now. Like I fuck with.
Yeah.
I know you don't fuck with it, but I fuck with Times Changing by Too Slimy. Like if I fuck with Times Changing by Too Slimy, then I fuck with. I can.
But it's love.
It's
Baby stuck up on these toes. That's not baby stuck up on these toes.
He was hitting the riffs. That was his first time
Nah.
trying.
He sounds like a fucking 4-year-old on that song.
That's
I
fair.
like other Too Slimy songs, but he sounds like a fucking 4-year-old there.
No, that's
like,
fair.
I swear.
I could definitely see how
don't
someone
fuck with
doesn't like
that.
it. I could definitely see that, but
there are plenty of other Too Slimy songs. I like Pop a lot. That's probably my favorite one.
damn, I'm not tapped in. I'm
That's
not
from
tapped
the
in.
regular High Anxiety album, not the More Anxiety
Okay.
Deluxe.
Yes, yeah, I definitely got to tap in more because I know like the basics and I just love them. I just stick to the basics. I haven't really like dove into any of his projects, but well, I guess the High Anxieties and More Anxieties like his only projects right now that are like new. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just I'll have to check out Osama some more. The one song I like a lot though is Nothing. You know that one? It was on Flex Music, I believe. I think.
Yeah. Flex Music
so
is probably my favorite one.
Really?
I really like Psychotic, but Flex Music ended up being my favorite. Someone asked which song. Too Slimy's Times Changing is what we were talking about.
What should I do first? You think the Flex Music first? Because I haven't listened to that in full.
Go in order. Go in order so you see the progression. Start
Okay.
with
All right.
Osama. Osama Season is basic and a little bit boring, but it
Okay.
was his first full-length album. So start with that one. Some people really love Osama Season. They will ride or die for it. I think it's simple. I think it's good to start with so you can see the progression of his
Yeah.
like journey as an artist. And then Flex Music is really fucking cool. It's bloated. It's a little bit all over the place. It doesn't have continuity, but there's a lot of different flavors in there that he's trying out, which is why I love it. And then Jump Out, some people really love Jump Out. Like Fitty thinks that Jump Out is his best album. Jump Out is like a nice vibe, but it was a little bit more boring. It's not as good as Flex Music and it's not as good as Psychotic, but it's kind of more of like a feel good vibes. And then Psychotic is like his most like concept album.
Mm. These are all like, yeah, that's really interesting. These are all things I've heard before. I honestly have just heard the same thing every time I put a song by him on. Like I'm not diving in enough. I'm just like very surface
So what do
level
you think
thinking.
about Nine Vicious?
The goat. Not the goat, but like I love Not Vicious. I do. Like it's
He
very
is good, but he is a tricky one.
he's so simple. He's so mundane, but it's like it's not mundane. I shouldn't say that. Like I said, I listen to music to feel something, and he is so high energy, and you can hear him jumping off the walls in the booth that he's recording in, no matter what song it is, you know. And sometimes it lands, and sometimes it doesn't. But it's like when it does land, it's like, oh my god, this is just so fucking cool. Like this is just a great vibe to feel right now. Whereas I feel like, you know, just the Osama Sun is just like, I don't know, he's kind of being cool on the songs and not really letting loose as much. And
But I feel like Osama-san is focused and he has like a broad vision, and that's probably maybe why I like him so
yeah,
much.
I feel like the
Like I
beats are
like the focus.
crazy and all like bouncing off the walls, and he's kind of being cool, and he's just like, you know, mellow or not like really going all out, I guess. But
I think that's also what brings the appeal is because he brings some like he doesn't push it all the way into Too Slimy, where
yeah,
Too Slimy kind of he like that's why Osama-san isn't a meme.
that's kind of why I like Playboy Cardi. Now that I said it out loud, you know what I mean? Like because
Yeah,
he'll have like a crazy production and crazy everything, and he doesn't do too much. He'll just kind of like do
he
just
makes a
enough to walk it
statement.
down and make it you sound good, and it sounds good, and you feel something, and then that's all I need. Like, thank you, you
I
know?
just I I just did a re-listen to Whole Lotta Red when I was driving through Canada last weekend.
hmm
And it's like I come back to it just every once in a while.
Yeah,
I wasn't there when it released.
yeah. You weren't even like,
I wasn't
yeah,
there, but I've listened to Whole Lotta Red at least 6 times, like all the way through
yeah,
front to back. And it's he makes a statement.
hmm
Like no one's better than Playboy Cardi at just making one clear statement
yeah,
and it just making sense,
yeah. No, that's true.
you know?
That's true for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, like he does one little thing vocally and he's like, "Here it is." And we're like,
Yeah,
"We feel that."
yeah. No,
You
it
know?
worked. Like it worked. Like the way that my vocals saying this one bar rub the beat perfectly, and it just
Yes.
scratches your
Yes.
brain. I'm gonna give that to you, and that's what you get. And I'll give you a little verse with it too, just so you can hear a little more of like what I was trying along those lines. But that's the main
Mhm.
event is
Mhm.
what I picked out of the bunch that I'm like, okay, this is my favorite little part, and I'm gonna just repeat that and give it to you. But it works.
Yeah.
It works. That's what.
Crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Crazy to think about how it's so simple, but there's so much that goes behind that simplicity. I'm thinking a lot about this concept too with like learning about Fitty and his like fashion design and stuff because he makes everything in all
Yeah.
black.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I was a fashion designer, I couldn't commit to that, but it's like it's about finding all of the intricacy into that one
That's
simplicity
true.
type of thing.
Yeah.
It's interesting to think about, and
That's
that's what
true.
Playboy Cardi's does.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That is true. You give yourself like too much to work with, you just kind of get confused and lost. So that might
And
be.
that's me. That's my brain with so many tabs open. But Nine Vicious is like he's good, but like he's kind of a
He's not good.
like
Like
he's
if we're saying good as in like talented, he's like not. But like
yeah, he's just a personality.
yeah, and it's just I don't know. It just scratches my brain the same way that Whole Lot of Red does. Exactly the same.
You think so? Because I feel like
Exactly.
so with Whole Lot of Red, like I feel like it's like art.
Yeah.
Like it's art.
Yeah.
With Nine Vicious, I don't feel sometimes I do in the best one is Studio Addict, where I do feel like I'm listening to like someone being sincere in some art. I do. But most of the rest of Nine Vicious, I do just feel like I'm listening to someone going crazy for attention.
That's low key facts though. Like this is the thing. Like he's a studio addict. He goes in the studio and just like, and this is my least favorite part about Nine Vicious. Like this is my least favorite part. Like Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, like Cardi even, they'll go to the studio all the time. They'll record a bunch of shit, but they're not dropping all of it. And it's like Nine just is like, here, just unorganized, like little EP album, whatever, like here. This is all the
And
music
you
I got
just
that and it's like,
it's a method.
you're
It's a
just,
method.
it is, but it's like, as a listener, it's like I'm literally just working to
It's
pick
not a good
through,
method.
find the needle in the haystack and be like, okay, these are the songs I like. When I do like the songs, I'm so captivated by them, but it's like there's so much you got to go through to get to that song you like, and just so many random sloppy songs that you're just like, all right, skip,
Yeah,
skip.
I've said that same thing about Teezus. So Teezus
That's
is
the
doing that method, just
same exact thing,
overly
right on
dropping,
the dot,
overly. Yeah.
right on the
And
dot.
it's like, like it's so much saturation, like, and it's like it's too much.
Yeah,
It's not, and that makes them, even if they are a great artist, it makes me not respect them
yeah, they're not treating
because
it like art, you know.
yeah, yeah.
It's just kind of like, this
This
is my
shit should be
session.
sacred.
Yeah.
Like with Kanye, going back to Kanye, like
Yeah.
Bully didn't drop and didn't drop because Kanye was making sure that that shit was fucking perfect.
Yeah.
And I respect the fuck out of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that might have been what happened with Netspend. I did really like Early Life Crisis. I don't know what you think about Early
No,
Life
yeah, it was
Crisis.
great. I think
Yeah.
Slayer was better, but I mean, I'm just always gonna think
Slayer
that.
is
But
the more talented artist, but
yeah,
Netspend's album did kind of stick with me emotionally more, if I'm being perfectly
yeah, I
honest.
listened to the songs, but like they're just
Yeah.
they're all very just, you know. I just feel like it was same thing as Nine Vicious. I just feel like it was a little too much music. It was very polished. It was very like detailed, and you know, like I love how
I
he.
played that shit on repeat.
No,
I
no,
played
it's
that shit
got
on
replay
repeat.
value. It's got replay value. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like,
Mm-hmm.
one song has just as much replay value as the next song, and it's like, I don't know, like it's almost like a complaint that cancels itself out because I'm literally saying there's too much good music on it because I don't know, I can't get as attached to one song over the other because it's like in my head they're pretty much all like each individual song averages to all be like an 8 out of 10, but it's like damn, like which one do I cling to then? Which ones do I like?
I think No Sleep was beautiful.
That was not.
I think that's a
That was
sticking with
not.
me
I
song.
was like a. I don't know. That one just felt like it was a like a attempt at appealing to the West Coast side of his potential fan base, just because it was so.
Why?
It was like a West Coast beat. It was like an underground mix with West Coast beat. Like you listen to the drum pattern, it's like he could get a feature from like YG on that and it would work. Or
I don't even know who YG is.
YG is like a blood rapper from like I think he's from Compton, but this is a good comparison that would make sense. It has the exact same drum pattern as a song off of Kendrick Lamar's album, the GNX. I know that sounds crazy, but
And
like
I really like Kendrick Lamar. And
that's
that was
crazy.
my main mainstream rapper for
That's
years.
crazy. The new album you like not new, but the newest album, GNX.
Bay, drop it like it's hot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ate that shit up. Yes,
That
I
is
did.
crazy to me. That is
That and
crazy.
him and Doechii were my main, like, I mean, Kendrick I've been listening to for years.
Yeah. Well, Kendrick's like legend, like total legend. Like everything he's done in
Yeah.
life and that's got him to this point, he didn't get here by accident. He's absolutely a beast. But it's like
Yeah. And then my mainstream rapper of 2024 was Doechii. I really like Doechii. I really like
I never
Alligator
even
by
heard a
Slimmer
song,
Heel.
honestly. I know
Fight me about it. I love it.
she sings the
Like,
anxiety song, Doechii.
Yeah, that anxiety song is ass. She never
Yeah,
should have dropped that.
that's the
But
only one I know. I don't.
listen to Nissan Altima
Oh yeah,
by Doechii. That shit's gas.
interesting. I'll check it out.
Kendrick Lamar is also fucking gas. Like, fight me on it, but
No, yeah,
like I like what I
I
like, you
love
know?
Kendrick Lamar. I don't like GNX Kendrick Lamar. I just don't. That's just not the type of music I listen to. It sounds like.
For me, okay, when you're that much of a Kendrick Lamar fan, even if it wasn't his best album, like I still ate that shit up. I
It,
still ate that shit up. When you're that much of a fan,
no, that's fair. That's fair. Look,
you know, like, is it
I
his best album? No, of course
no,
not.
I love every
But I
song.
still ate that shit up.
If a Playboy Cardi song leaks,
Yeah.
I've already planned on listening to it like 500 times in the next like few months before I've even heard it. Like that's just how it goes. But yeah, I see what you mean. Just for me, it sounds like creepy. Like it sounds like ASMR. Like I don't know. It's like
GNX does?
yeah, like the way he's
Like,
I don't know. It sounds like he's just like this at the mic, and I don't know. Like there's no reverb. There's no mixing, and you might say that it's not necessary on an album like that, but
with Kendrick, I'm listening to what he's saying. And this is before I really
yeah, I
listen for
agree.
anything
But
production
for
wise.
that
Like,
album, he wasn't saying much. Do you disagree? He wasn't really saying anything. It was more of like a bangers type album, and I could see that's what he's going for. So I'm not like, hey, I'm not like, oh, you didn't come through on the lyrics, Kendrick. No, I don't care. That's not what he was trying to do on that album.
he has the sample of the Spanish singer lady. I speak fluent Spanish, and what she's saying in there kind of ties it together for me. I haven't listened to this album for a while, so it's not
Yeah.
fresh in my mind. Man at the Garden, he's saying shit.
Okay. Yeah, I
Um,
haven't checked that one
he
out.
is, yeah, I have to re-listen to it. I actually truly like haven't listened to it in a while because also sometimes with my favorites. My favorite band ever is actually the White Stripes. I come from a rock background.
I'll be dead honest. I don't even know who that
Oh,
is.
you're on mute.
I am.
Yeah, you were on mute for a second. Now
Oh,
I hear you.
yeah. I'll be dead
Yeah.
honest. I don't even know who that is.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, the GOAT of the early 2000s.
I'm sorry. I was born in the early 2000s. I don't even know.
Really? I thought you
Yeah.
were closer to my age.
How old do you think I am? Well, I kind of just
I
gave it
thought
away.
you were
But
at I thought you were at least 26.
26. I'm turning 24 in like
Oh, really?
yeah. I'm turning 24 in a month from tomorrow. So
Oh, happy early
yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were definitely like at least 26.
Yeah,
Probably more
I'd
like
be
28
carrying
or 9.
myself like a unk. I definitely realize that, but I don't know. I have like a baby face, but at the same time, I don't know. I have like unk
I don't even think you have a
mannerisms.
baby face. I don't know. We're
Yeah,
in that weird area where like the
yeah,
early 30s and like the mid
yeah.
20s, like we all kind
You
of
could be
look the
fucking
same.
anything. Yeah,
Yeah,
you could be
literally.
23 and look 32, or vice versa. Yeah, no, it's
I look
definitely
okay on camera, but then you meet me in real life, you see the wrinkles and you're like, damn, she's definitely in her 30s.
yeah, low key
For
same,
real.
low key same. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like, I don't
somebody
know. I feel like
somebody
any
said the unks are having an unk off right now.
who's more unk?
Damn, that's
Definitely me.
crazy.
Definitely me. But yeah, so when I one of my chat didn't know I was that old either, which is funny. They're like, "You're in your 30s? You have 2 kids?" Yes, I say this like every day. Um, but yeah, like anything Kendrick says or does, like I'm probably gonna eat that shit up. Just
Yeah. Hey, that's fair.
that's
I'm
this
the
is
same
the
way with
man
Cardi.
who this is a man who basically kept me into the, like introduced me to the culture basically and made
Yeah.
me interested in all the rest of the entire genre because I come from a rock background.
Yeah.
I never would have listened to this shit. So I had over 10 years ago now, during this 2016 SoundCloud era, my boyfriend at the time was listening to all of that. And I was like, what is this? I
Mhm.
don't want to listen to rap. I don't get it. I don't
Yeah.
like it. But I was like, I still want to know like kind of like why he likes rap. So I'm gonna buy this Drake tape. And so as if you're reading this, it's too late. And I ended up loving it and
Yeah.
playing it on repeat.
Great album. That's a classic
I
album.
loved it. And then after that is when I got into Kendrick Lamar And then I didn't really listen. I mean, he was really mainly the only rapper I really listened to. And then when I was teaching choir, because I was a teacher for 7 years,
Mm-hmm.
and those kids kind of put me on to like 21 Savage, Playboy Cardi,
Yeah.
Lil Uzi. Like if it wasn't for my students, I wouldn't know any of those
Yeah.
guys.
So you slowly
Young
trained
boy.
your ears and they kind of helped you, or else you probably would have
Yeah.
never even branched off into like the Osama Sun Che shit. If you
Absolutely.
did, yeah.
Young boy, XXX Tentacion,
Yeah.
like Juice World, obviously Juice World was huge. Like I would never have listened to any of that if it wasn't for me asking the students what do they listen to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dope.
And
That's dope.
that was curious what they were listening to.
Yeah.
I think a lot of teachers wouldn't have given a fuck, but I was curious. And so I would look things up here and there. I'd hear one song at a time and I'd be like, oh, that's what they're listening
Yeah.
to. But I didn't get into it until much later
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, that's nuts. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was crazy though. I mean, literally I was looking at the chat, somebody said, I'm gonna buy this album, Holy Unk. You said you bought the I'm reading this, if you're reading this it's too late.
I bought the CD. I bought the CD at the grocery store.
At the grocery store. Do you know Thousand Band Fawny? Someone just asked.
No.
You know, oh, you should check him out. He's nuts. Do you know Uno the Activist or no?
Yes.
Yeah, Thousand Man Fawny and Uno had like they had a run together like
Okay.
for a long time. They're he's interesting. Thousand Man Fawny, like a lot of today's underground takes influence from him. I definitely think you should check him out. But
Interesting.
yeah, I'll text it to you because it's actually really weird how you spell it. But it's like Thou and then Zan Ban Fawny, and it's all one word. But
Okay.
yeah.
And Uno the Activist, I just know who that is, but I don't know
You have so much.
I don't know the
You have
music.
so much you could get into. It's so enjoyable. It's like
I
it's like the
know.
best trait. He's one of those guys like Che where he's just smart. Like it's the best traits of every underground rapper like thrown into one, and he just gives it to you. Like it's more calculated than pretty much anything, and that's why he never made it further up in the underground, is because a lot of the people who are less calculated are the ones who, just get more popular. I don't know why that is, but yeah, he's the one.
Because
tough.
if you incorporate, that's kind of I think part of why people come at Slayer is because
He's so
he's
exactly.
so talented. Everything's very well produced. Everything is he's so talented. He pulls from so many different influences.
Yes.
He executes. He can do anything, and anything he does, he executes so well. So people like us see that and appreciate it. But a lot of people, I think, are confused at the vision. And that's like why I say Osama Sun is always probably going to be a more successful artist because Osama Sun is more simple.
Yeah. Everybody sees Slayer and they're just like, bro, like be more nonchalant. Like, why are you going so try hard on this song? Like, this is like, oh my God, how much time did you spend making this song? You try hard.
He's not even trying that hard. He's literally just he doesn't write. He says that in his raps. He doesn't even write. He doesn't, he says it's Sloppy Joe.
Did you see him
My
on the
brain
Young
telling me
Davo
this song,
stream
don't
or
gotta
no?
write it down. I just saw clips. I don't watch like the entire stream.
He made like a 3-minute song in probably 6 minutes, and he punched in like every bar, and they were like insane bars, like so calculated, but like he didn't write it.
It's just there's a lot going on in his brain. There's so much
really
going
weird.
on in his brain.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But yeah, no, that's funny. We just talked about like every rapper ever, just like going on. I titled it "Yapping About ADL," and then we just talked about every rapper ever. That's so dope.
Sedate in my chat wants to know if I know Baby Goyard.
I don't even know who Baby Goyard is.
I've heard of, but I haven't heard the music. So
I haven't even heard of.
I tap into something, like I know that there's so much that I'm not tapped into, but I tap into something new every single day. So if I do this long enough, I'm eventually going to be the most tapped in.
Yeah, that's a method. That's a method.
Yeah, literally.
But all right, well, I'm about to hop off. I got to do the UG March Madness. I don't know if you saw
What's that?
I made like a bracket. It's actually so tough. You should, if you're not in my Discord chat, you're lacking. But
okay, I will get in your Discord.
No, you should too, because it's like it's literally we vote every day. Like it's like a March Madness bracket, like basketball. You know what that is? Like the March Madness. Yeah. So it's basically like a bracket that I made with like every underground rapper's name on it, and then people vote every day for like who's better, and we're gonna see who wins. Like it's in It's in the Final Four right now. I can't talk about who won and who made it to the Final Four. We're about to reveal it, but it's it's crazy. There's like so many, like the last round we had Osama Sun versus Netspend. Who do you think won?
Osama won over Netspend.
Yeah, he did. I was actually
Yeah.
surprised at that. He blew him out the water. It was like a 79 to whatever that is. I'm bad at math. 79 to 21, like
Oh,
percent.
Osama-san, no, like Osama-san and Netspend are best friends, and Osama-san knows that he is trying, like he's propping up his best friend's career.
Yeah, yeah,
He knows that,
yeah.
and I think that that's sweet, and I think that that's
It
sweet.
is. It is. It is. Like there's a lot of people who just kind of like had you see him like having all these songs with this artist that they used to be like just a duo and making every song, and then the one blows up and then you never hear a song from them again. Not saying any
Yeah, no,
names, but
Osama-san is
you
like
see
that's
it.
another reason why I fuck with Osama-san so heavy is because he is clearly a good person.
Yeah, no, he is like 42 said it literally on a video. Like I saw it literally today, I think this morning. He was like talking about when he met Osama Sun in real life, and it was like, bro, most genuine chill dude ever. So
Yeah. Yeah, he's cool as fuck.
yeah, but yeah, it was
Yeah,
dope. It
all
was
right.
dope hitting you up, dope talking.
We finally got to have a full conversation.
Yeah,
I
I know,
fucking
right?
appreciate
We just
you.
yeah, we're always
Yeah.
like just like talking about some shit, but we never like sat down and yap. So that's good. But
Good, yeah.
yeah, good
All right,
yap for
guys.
sure. Effective yap, but